Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to work with pop-up windows. Here you can see this is the example paytm.com, and if I will click here login, so you will get a pop-up window. If you want to enter or if you want to perform the operation on pop-up window, then how you will work. So let's understand how we can log in into Paytm with pop-up window. So here we will pass some mobile number and password. So let's understand this process, and I will create one module and close pop-up window, pop-up win, and here I will create from Selenium, import WebDriver and import time, and here need to import unit test. After that I will create the class. Let's say class name is pop-up, and here I will use unit test dot test case here, and I will create the setup method. We are going to override it, and here I can use self dot driver equals WebDriver dot groom, and after that I will create the test. So def test login, and here I will pass, let's say, driver equals self dot driver, and then I will load the URL. So try driver dot get here, and I will pass the URL. So my URL is paytm.com, so I will copy this code here and I will paste inside my program. After that I can use here except exception. I will handle the exception here as ex and print ex. Inside else part I will wait for some time dot sleep, and here let's say 5 seconds, and then driver dot. So before pop-up I need to click here login and sign up. So here I can inspect this. So you can see this is a div, and here I have to click. So I can use CSS selector or XPath. So let's say I will use selector, maybe XPath, anything is fine because there is no ID class. So I will use XPath and want to click here. So driver dot find element by XPath, and here we'll paste the XPath. After that I will click here. So I can use dot click, wait for some time dot sleep for 5 seconds. Now if I will run this program, so program is just I'm clicking on a link, and I will create one tear down def here. So tear down, and here I can use self dot driver dot quit, and I can create the checkpoint for our program if name double underscore equals double underscore main here, and we can use unit test dot main. Let's run this program. Let's see I'm able to click there or not. It's loading paytm.com. and I'm able to click on login. Okay, so now we will switch to the pop-up window. How we will switch? I will close this now and I will maximize here. So driver dot maximize window, this is fine. And now what we have to do is we have to use driver dot switch to frame. This is the method which will tell you have to switch to the frame. So you can see here, if I'm clicking here login and I'm getting this frame, so if I will locate this frame, you can see here, this is the body. So you can see this is another HTML frame and this is the frame. So using this frame, you can click here iframe. So this is completely a frame, and you can copy the selector here, and we can pass inside switch to frame method driver dot find element by CSS selector, and I will pass the CSS selector. Now your driver is moved to the frame, so it is not here now. If I will close this, and now your driver is on the top of this pop-up box, you cannot perform the operation there, so you have to switch again to window. If you are switching to the frame, so you have to switch to frame, and if you are going to switch window, then you have to use switch window. So now I will use this enter mobile number, so I can inspect it, and I can use XPath from here. So copy XPath, and let's see it's working or not. I can use here, let's say number equals driver dot find element by XPath here, and I'm pasting here my XPath. After that, time dot sleep, let's say for 5 seconds, and here number dot, here I will clear, and then I will send the key. So number dot send keys, and let's say my username. So if I will run this program, just see the output, it's working or not. I will wait after inserting some data here, time dot sleep, let's say for 5 seconds. So now it got click and pop-up window there. We are getting some error. I will debug this error. How you can debug it? You can create some checkpoints. So print after switching to frame, and we can print something here before switching to frame, and here, so it's fine now. Find element by CSS selector, switch to frame, that's okay. So let's run it again. Okay, so before switching to frame, till here is working fine, and here we are getting error. So just we have to identify it. Find elements. Okay, so I'm using here find elements by ID. You have to use here element only. So this was a problem, and don't use elements. Okay, so now I'm able to load Paytm, and then it will maximize the screen. Click on login. Okay, before switching to the frame, driver dot find element by CSS selector, and maybe we are passing some different CSS selector. Iframe, this should be good. Okay, no problem. We can use X path here. So find element by X path, and we'll pass here the X path of the frame. So if I will go here and I will check for this, so this is the frame actually. So we have to switch on this frame and we have to copy the X path of this frame, and now you can paste here. Let's see, it should work. And this is the only way you can work with Python. Switch to frame. Yes, so I'm able to insert here the data. So you can use either XPath or a CSS selector. In this way you can work with switch to frame and for pop-up windows. In next video we are going to work with case study 2 in keyword driven approach. So how we can work with keyword driven approach using YAML files. Thanks for watching.